Hello everybody and welcome to another iteration of the High Elven campaign. Now I come to you in high spirits because it is nice to be back in this universe after having fought a little bit with Norwegian armies, but it must be said that it is also incredibly fun to wield what has now come to be anti-personnel cannons over there. Which is really fun. It's a nice change of pace from the purely medieval thing with sticks, stones, bows, and the like. Then we can also have a little bit of fun with late medieval cannon weaponry for shelling the enemies. Oh, hello. Canil, with Bailey and presumably another fella. What are you doing there? Go the other way. We are allies. I know you have military access, but you can't just waltz through my town. I draw a line in the sand, good man. But yeah, so this is where we are with the High Elven campaign. We are fighting an advice to within every inch of their lives. They are besieged at Saduri, they are besieged at Breakost and Dolvorn, and it is likely that all these three settlements will fall, although I do kind of have the hope that Saduri shall fall to us and not to Bree. But of course, we cannot rule this out. It is an eventuality that might come to pass.
It's an enemy ship.
But a lot depends on what troops they may have in these dark corners of the world and how they supply them. Of course, Glorfindel took Londere, and from there we shall be able to also launch some neat little attacks on Isengard, and hopefully soon we will be able to construct the Gwaith Imirdine and really bring the hammer upon Isengard, because it is coming. Trust me, we're not at war with them yet, but we will be. But for now, we need to take out as many wildmen as we can down here. We're about to lose Dunyard, but it's not exactly a money-making province for us at the moment, so we will be okay with that. We will retake it pretty swiftly. We have Noldor coming in from the north, and they shall prove more than sufficient in dealing with whatever rabble survives this battle. We should perhaps... what do they have over here? Yeah, River Elders. I'm keen on just letting them sit on their part of the whole thing. They're part of the rampart and shoot from over here, whatever comes. So, oh, look at them go. Just times exit and fire upon them, my friends. Loose your bows. Loose your arrows. 5% of their army gone already.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
Yeah, okay. And this is the point at which we should probably think about getting...
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates.
Over there. I mean, I don't have much hope that we'll be able to win this. There are just too many. Quite simply. But we will be able to put a massive dent in this little force of theirs.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
And I guess that's part of the infuriating thing about this situation. It is that with a couple extra units we could really have held this place. But sadly, it was not to be. Oh, now they're just shooting us. Like sitting ducks. Come on. Shoot them! Shoot back, you fools! Okay, let's run over here. Oh, now they come onto the walls. Come on. Come. Over there. Go on. Over in the corner. As far over as you can get, really. That'll be grand. And then just shoot whatever you can. Whee! A hot cup of tea. The River Elders don't really know what to do, but I'm fine with that. Alright. Time to take the battle to the Minheria's warriors. We will do terribly against them, I have to assume, but... we need to do something. And if we can take... We'll take over a third of their army. So that's pretty good.
Defeat seems almost certain.
And our towers will do a little bit too.
This is it. Attack!
Only about 40 left. Oh yeah. Go on. Go on, guys. You are brave.
Something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Oh no, here they come in force. And his wife, clansman.
Has thrown his life away. Perhaps our chances of
Thrown his
victory
life
with it.
away. He has given it valiantly to... Don't disparage him. He has defended the walls valiantly, as ever anyone could.
Defeat seems almost certain. Our army is tiring.
They're inadvertently also shooting their own men, which I find hilarious. There we go. And they didn't heal that many. We took over a third of their army. It's good. It's a fine battle. Dust arose, smothering the air, as from nearby there marched up an army of Easterlings that had waited for the signal. And the Easterlings are apparently not doing too well in this playthrough, which is good to see.
Stay in the trees.
We got a report on Mistran being besieged and the Winion getting close and personal with Mordor and stuff like that. Oh, hello, you come for Barad Vin. It's a brave decision, Captain. A brave decision indeed. Braver than one I could have made, that is for sure. Oh, Baradvin. Baradvin, 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 Baradvin. You know what Vin, or Vin, means in Danish? It means wine.
Elves,
So, like the Tower of Wine,
onward! For the light!
I guess.
Come on! Ready, elves? Sire! Engage! Have your
We don't
weapons
really
ready,
want
elves.
to go directly to battle with them. What is their capital at this point? Well, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we get a general down there to say hello.
Elves! By the light of Elbereth! Yes, my lord. Follow me.
And that could very well be our Bellason.
Elves!
But first, let's work on our armories. Vineyard here. Improving trade. Nice. Bustradum. Improving that. That. Do. Oh, nice. Tharbad. Get some market. And a warehouse. We will need some corruption control here. But, you know, one thing at a time. Build a skilled house in Byrick. Yes, please. Turning into a proper elven town now. And Dunlarach, of course, as well. Vile gets a Hall of Music, which is good to see. 29% elven culture and growing, so let's get it to Larry Barracks. And then we can get ourselves a Noldor Guard Hall. And Londair. Yes, you are building your guild houses,
Elven warriors.
which is wonderful.
Onward, my lord.
And you guys can be retrained in Biorig, I think.
Seal our movements. Yes, my lord.
Incredible. And
Swiftly.
Austerity.
Forward.
Yes. The Noldoreen are coming. You know what? Let's just take these guys out.
Onward.
We are training another unit as we speak, and until
My lord.
other.
Come
Oh,
on.
oh, you just can't get there,
Seal
can
our
you?
movements. Be
Bloody
vigilant.
hell.
Follow me.
Well, okay. We will have to adapt, and improve.
Sire. For the light.
Now, Baradvin is under attack
Come and get me, coward.
by an enemy
Follow me.
rather inferior.
Warriors.
I mean, if they want to come at us, I will welcome it completely. We are in a great position to give them a rebuttal, if you will.
Coward.
So come at me, and advise, come at me.
I am but
It's likely that Sajura will fall to Bree at this point, but
my lord.
because they're just sieging it out,
Yes, my lord.
and that's
Swiftly.
a pretty good sign for them that they're able to do that. Noldor defenders, veterans, little nobles, and the Caliquendi, of course. All good folks, all good troops.
Hail, friend.
Hello, Mary. Trading for 78 gold on such a skill level? You must be pissed at your superiors for sending you there. Right.
Form up.
Ah, yes. More troops. For the front lines. Send them to Corwillshire. Or maybe down to Dolvorn. Yeah. Through Bathradum to Dolvorn you go. And Enright comes for High Lord Elrond. They do not know the horror that awaits them.
This evil.
Elrond might even be able to take them on his own, but he is now aided by Sindar troops, a full company of Sindar actually, comprised of archers, spearmen, and axemen. The axemen in particular, I shall look forward to seeing in action. Cavalry, you line up over there. Yes, give him your spears, indeed. And you form one team, you form one team, and then what do we have over here? We have those and those. Okay, yeah, we will want Elrond on the melee focused units, I think. Or maybe, here's the thing. Those on the ladders will arrive far in advance of the others. So what I'm thinking of doing actually is putting our archers over here and put our axemen over here. Ah, you see? Yes, I think that's the way to go. I think that's the way to go. Boom, 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 boom. And once you can target those Grey Flood horsemen, I really want you to. No, Menhir's warriors actually. No. Because the spears will handle those horsemen handily. Place yourselves close to the wall. So those river elders, they don't really threaten you, Elrond, so you can just shoot foresters? No. You know what? Graveyard horsemen. Go.
This way, archers.
Okay, cavalry. Time to get you in to the enemy as well, or at least into range of the enemy. Yes, very nice. Here you come.
Our enemy's ladders have
But
reached
yeah,
our walls.
overall, as a little addendum on my Norway comments, because that campaign is really fun, and if I may just sell you on it a little bit, I can tell you that at the moment we have smashed England out of the British Isles. All that is remaining on Britannia, the Isle of Britannia itself, is now Cardiff, controlled by Wales, and it is soon to fall. And then we shall have to reorganize our armies and send in a strong invasion force to Ireland, because Ireland in this game has just militarized to within an inch of their lives. They are so ready for an invasion that you wouldn't believe it. We've sent out spies and assassins as a bit of an intelligence gathering and disruptive mission to see if there were any agents of theirs that we could take out and stuff like that. Which, you know, they don't really have any agents, to be fair. They have mostly resorted to military rather than clandestine tactics, which is very interesting, and I mean, fair enough. So they're going to pose a meaty challenge. They have banner army after banner army concentrated on the Isle of Ayr, and they will absolutely give us quite a fight. So the plan is to build a lot of cannons and then bombard a lot of Irishmen, and if you want to see that happen, then you can do it. Basically. Very soon. By the time this video goes up, that the aforementioned episode of discovering the wonders of the Norwegian cannonets is has been uploaded already, so you can go check out that for a little tease of what cannons can bring to the fore in the wonderful base game, because that's a wonderful thing too. Yes, give him your spears. Okay. Cavalry. You know what? Maybe you can press them a little bit from behind. They have some Greyflood horsemen sitting over there, and I want their general dead. And that, no, that's not him. Where is he? Where is that bugger?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Is he in here? Oh, there he is. Hello.
Seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings,
yes, we're shooting at him. Oh, yes, you're hitting him again and again. It's excellent. I love it. Greyflood Axeman fleeing. We must capitalize on this routing immediately. Ooh, the Greyflood Horsemen follow. Okay. Well, countercharge them then. Because that means we can kill their general, I guess. If he makes it out, that is. Which he doesn't. He just sits there and takes archer fire like a champ. Okay. Greyflood Axeman.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
It's time to... I don't know if we can catch them though. They're really fast, those guys. But the Emmanuel Riders are quick too, so... Ah, yes. There we go. You just missed them by a hair. Oh, that's beautiful.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time.
Okay, we don't need to catch him really. If his entire army is routed, then we don't need to do anything. Not really. I should be most interested to seeing how many Elrond managed to defeat over the course of this battle. He's got so many arrows, or his men have so many arrows in their quivers, and they punch so hard in melee. I mean, they took out those River Elders with like 4 casualties. Nice. Yeah, I think that's good enough.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Wow,
This is a
264
great victory
for a
worthy of only
40
the
soldier strong
mightiest
battalion,
of
but the
generals.
Sindar archers, oh yes, it's wonderful. Also only taken 7 losses, but healing 3 of them. The Axemen healed the most, along with the Emmanuel Riders, because cavalry always heals a lot, especially if you use them aggressively, I find. I think it's because the casualties that they can incur by charging and withdrawing are somehow counted as more susceptible to healing effects than, say, being shot by arrows or something like that. Or chopped into bits by an axeman or something. Which does make a certain kind of sense, right? It's them tackling the horse, and then the rider might still be, well, mostly intact, I guess. Goodbye. I do not want to see you again. Ah, and Kirtan gets a visitor. Ah, Nilith. I say bring it on.
Fight to the end!
Fight till the end indeed. Because the end for Enedwaith is nigh. Though I have to say, I would have preferred it if they had sent their little army here over to Saturi. Why didn't they do that? What? Why didn't you do that? You silly moose. Alright. Oh, we're probably going to be attacked from behind by the other army. So if I set up on that this hill, we might kind of sidestep that whole issue a bit. I think, depending on, of course, exactly how the enemy comes at us, but we'll see. There we go.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Ah, this is a decent position. Good. Okay. So they got their Salarine mercs. Emmanuel Riders. We'll try to take down Nilith, of course. And that shall be the first job of our dear riders. And our archers shall simply harass them until further notice. As well as our rangers, of course. There already are. Got a lot of bandits in this army. Bandits and mercenaries. It's not a good army. Don't they know that they are fighting the favorites of the Valar? Do they not know the power they are up against? What do we have here? Cavalry, cavalry, cavalry. Okay. They will be a nuisance, but a nuisance only. Take out the guildsmen. Do not doubt your cause or your courage. Okay, maybe doubt it a little bit because that positioning is looking a bit risque. So, it's time to meet the enemy. And to shoot the Greyflood Horseman, please. Riders, just wait for an opening. The River Swordman against the finest swordman in the world, almost. The Mithlond nobles.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Graveside Raiders, Salarine Mercs, and the Elder Guildsmen are kind of in amongst them. Right. What can we do? What can we do? We can ride our cavalry archers over here to deal a few volleys to those horsemen. taken out almost half of them already, which is good. Then we'll come up behind them with our cavalry. Elder Guildsmen. Oh yes, they're separated from the rest. I like. The River Swordsmen are reduced to basically nothing. Saline Mercs, same story. Nice. Okay. Rangers, move to the right flank. Rather than the wrong one. Tee. But of course, now the enemy come from the right as well. Okay. Then the bows. Keep shooting. Now here, the cavalry has the bodyguard. Which means we will want to shoot them a bit. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay. Not great though, but okay. Great Flood Raiders over there. Okay. Mythal Nobles. Kind of done with those swordsmen, at least in part. And the River Scouts are being soundly shot to bits, which is heartening to see. Riders pull away, prepare to charge their general, and the Mania Swordmasters are almost done there, but that is a good thing because they are about to be needed elsewhere. Okay, come on. How are you doing? Can't you just... Yes, thank you. That should be it for you. Nice. Get over there and take over the River Elders. Take over them? Yeah, sure. Take them on. Whatever. Right. Graveflood Raiders. Elder Guildsmen. Yes. Those will be your targets. Right. Rangers. You have a job to do now, and that is take down the River Scouts. You should be pretty good against them because you are slightly anti-cav and they are not. I believe so. Let's check. Oh, they are skilled against mounts. Ah, bloody hell. Damn it. Ooh, we have a bit of a catching the enemy out situation on our hands here. Our riders are doing a good job charging down enemies and not taking too many losses, which is nice. But the same can't be said for our rangers because they split their attention between the cavalry killing cavalry and the cavalry killing spearmen. No. Not what we want to see. It's better to maybe do something against those Graveflood Raiders or something. Right. Along with our archers, please. And then your riders. Elder Guildsmen. Go get. The River Scouts have charged into Mania Swordmasters, which, I mean, points for creativity, but it's not going to do you good. And then our Mythal Nobles against the River Elders, that's not a problem. Yes! Nice, okay.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay. Charge them one more time. Boom. That's wonderful.
Good tidings. Behold,
the general's
how our
gone.
foe runs. It's time to press
And
attack.
the whole army collapses. Yes. It is lovely to see. And I think we can end it here.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory.
The morale
worthy
held out
of only
really
the
well.
mightiest of generals.
Can't fault them there. Emmanuel Rangers, killing a lot, capturing a lot. They did a good job, but they also lost a lot. Linda Bowman Swordmasters healed quite a few, and the Swordmasters, yeah, always doing pretty well, even though they took heavy losses. But the Lindar Guards also did. Gee, yeah. The highest kill tally of the day, Lindar Guards. They were kind of against the lighter infantry, but they took care of almost all the bandits in their army, which is impressive in and of itself, because they kind of had at least 2 units of those. Dwarves take such duties of revenge very seriously. Right. Goodbye. Breakost is ours. Nice. And then Kieran can perhaps go south to Sturi. Because even if we are not able to take it from Inadwyth, we might be able to purchase it from Bree, and that would be lovely, because then we have continuity in our kingdom. Arbelasson.
By the light of Elbereth. Scout the area.
At ease.
Follow me.
Travel south.
Orders completed.
Isengard have taken
Stay alert.
Denya that quickly. Okay, but they have taken. But Edward have taken Hurot. The borders of this realm. Quite chaotic indeed.
Assail them.
Elves. Come on! For the light! Swiftly!
Actually, the Rangers, they can go to Dunlarak.
Pull them up.
They'll be retrainable in not too distant a future. Let's retrain weapons on these guys. We can train some ships, but do we really need to? Yeah, we do want to deal with those. But we do have ships, so
Ships ready. Ships ready. Ships ready.
let's get them ready. You have an actual purpose now.
Full sail.
You need to go and take control of the seas.
Elves! Come on!
Pull them up.
By the light of Elbereth!
Hello, Elf.
I would
And
fight
Lotto?
for your people as if they were my own.
Bree, of
friend.
course, took Siduri. Ooh, they had merchant infantry. They're a pretty decent heavy unit, doing well in the Auto Assault. So, can't say I'm surprised.
Elven warriors!
Yes, my lord.
Elven warriors!
Yes, my lord.
Like the wind!
There we go. Kieran is on the move again.
Stay alert.
Brunost upgrades. Nithlon. Merchant's Wharf. Warehouses. All the good things. Kaz Nonaled. Just continue the way you do. I think. Oh, no. What am I thinking? Artillery barracks. We need that. That's going to make this settlement quite useful indeed. And here. Artist studio in Breakost. I think that's a good idea.
Come, my brother!
Kieran, why don't you build a
You'll
tower?
need that one. Follow me. Like the wind!
Scout the area. Onward.
And then a tower down
Need
here.
that one.
Scout the area.
Nice. And let's see who has.
Your order. Yes,
We need a diplomat to go to. Well, Siduri is probably the closest point. We have to bring either that or Matrith. So that goes cyan and nope, that's purple. It is slightly closer. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 extra turns,
Come, my
which is fine, I guess.
Orders completed.
Ooh, Eldrino Quen at our capital.
Yes, my lord.
Ooh, that is nice. That's a pretty decent reward right there. Don't mind getting more of those.
For the light! Elven warriors!
You shall head down and support Eregion. Because, man, that's a lovely unit. Okay.
My lord? Elves!
Yes, my lord.
These lovely elves can head
Elves!
to the
Come
spot.
on!
Save a little bit.
Follow me.
Arbelazon is coming along. Nice. And what's the deal? Building a blacksmith. Steady upgrade. We will see now whether the Gwaith Merdine comes alive becomes available after the blacksmith or when it does. I'm not quite sure. We shall see. We shall see. Today's tea is an oolong tea. An oolong tea. Oolong. Yeah, I believe it's an oolong tea. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. At least my closest approximation, because the origin of this word is in Eastern Asia, which means that it's about as far from my entire linguistic arsenal as could probably ever be. But that being said, I will try. And if anyone here has the courage to correct me, I encourage you to do so, because courage is really not what's needed. All that you need is
For the light!
to tell me
Onward!
if the word works
Elven warriors!
the way I'm saying it, or if it is completely unrecognizable from its original counterpart, in which case I will be thrilled to correct myself. Forlond. And the same goes with any other pronunciation you might catch me out on. If we got a tavern, will that result in more growth? No, not really. No. Bustardum. No, well, let's just build up the armorers as far as we can. And here we are adding to our harvests. And on in a road. Building the art gallery and Hall of Culture, armorer, all good. What's the deal? Ah, yes. This will be interesting. Yes. The Gwaith Merdine. Yes, let's get that one first. Because it means Eregion Smiths. Look at that. You are reading that right. 40 defense, 22 armor. It is probably the most heavily armored unit in the entire game outside trolls. And even then, it's not that dissimilar, is it? Only difference is the trolls have more hit points, of course. Then we have Dunrach, where we can now train Noldor. Thank you very much. I will gladly accept.
Yes, my lord.
Swiftly!
And what else? Yeah, that's about it. After the Noldor Guard Hall, though, we're gonna go Hall of Culture and some growth, I guess. Yeah, those kind of lovely things. Maybe some Emmanuel Swordmasters. Why not? They would be handy against the forces of Isengard.
Yes, my lord.
And
For the light!
let's send some more cavalry over here.
Yes,
Okay.
my lord.
Elves!
Not free upkeep because we need, yes, the Hall of Culture. Goodern. Missed that one.
Elves!
Balvin, how are you feeling?
They will
Not
pursue
liking
us
us that
in
much.
forest.
Maybe after the upgrade we'll
Come,
be in a
my
better
brothers.
place. On your journey,
Over here, elves!
why don't you build a couple of towers? Towers all the way.
At ease!
By the light of Elbereth!
Alf, you're a bit too late, buddy. I have taken the prize over here. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize.
For the light!
And whatever happens here, not much. Perth and Loon. All's to get on, they're just scrapping themselves along.
Elves!
Maybe we should take this lovely chap and send him up to Perth and Loon.
Orders completed.
I kind of
We
think
will
that
need
would be a
that
good
one.
idea. I can build some towers
Elves,
along the
we must give up
way.
the
It'll be
road.
grand because he is of limited benefit in Midland itself, but in Perth and Loon he will reduce corruption and increase settlement growth, I should think. Good.
Elven warriors!
And our Urquen
Swiftly.
are continuing their
Can't
lovely
get
journey.
there.
Come on!
Yes, my lord.
Eregion. Yes, we need to keep our eyes on Dunyard. Yes. And Wyeth is not in a good place right now, but they did also forsake their last remaining their most. They decided to attack their most powerful neighbor. It is as simple and as stupid as that.
Follow me!
Arbellason
Scout the area!
move
Orders
toward
completed.
Ostendale.
Stay alert.
And then we drink tea to a happy future. Hello, Dunedain. What can I help you with today? I have an expensive military to run, so you better be quick about your business. Ooh, I think I see the collapse of Ennard Wyeth before my own eyes. Ah, okay. Which means that Herod has probably been taken over by... Oh, hello, Manway. Imladris. Sure, it's a fine place for you to be. Dol Guldur is diminished, Gondor is weakened, Dol Guldur is cleansed, Lebanon is fallen. So it's kind of a mix of hyperboles here. The east doing very well, the west, itchy bitchy. Zagala. Okay. Breakost. Now what can we do? We can build an art gallery, definitely. And we will need it, definitely. And then a large town upgrade.
Follow me!
That's gonna be good. Definitely. Merchant's Wharf in Tharbad. And we need a shipwright in order to build the next upgrade to that, so that is what we shall focus on.
Come, my brothers! Like the wind!
And
Elves, we must give up the road.
Kieran on his way to Zaduri builds a bunch of towers, and our diplomat goes hello. Now, Isengard borders us all the way here. It is naive to assume they will not attack us, but that's just what makes our Belazon's arrival so lovely.
By the light of Elbereth!
Sire! At ease!
And Londere, I mean, with these troops we can hold back a lot of enemies. These troops, a couple of walls, it's beautiful. Yeah, Wyeth, yeah. crushed. Well, I guess in the light of this, we can just build a couple rams and slam them down.
Sire. My lord.
Swiftly! For the light!
Onward.
Retrain some troops at Corridor. And,
Come, my
what
brother.
else? Well,
Be gone.
Brannan, hello. Where is our fleet at, actually? Ah, it's all the way over here.
Chaps ready.
Maldor. Moving at an incredible pace. If I am to say so.
Preparing to board and engage the enemy. We can go no further.
By the light of Elbereth. Onward.
Tower on the way to Berthendoon, and then
Like the wind!
next turn we will be there. Next turn we will be there. Now, we have some forces in Imladris as well,
Elven warriors!
and they should also move south. We're going to need them eventually.
Onward.
Like the wind!
My lord.
Swiftly!
Nice. And Dundalak can soon train Noldor as well. That will be good. And what else? What else do we have? What else do we need? Well, I think we have most of our needs covered, to be fair.
Yes, my lord. My lord.
What's going on here?
Approaching
Yeah.
quietly.
Herot is beset with a lot of enemies. Let's spy on
From the shadows,
a rogue captain over there.
my lord.
Meolfin. Yes, you keep an eye on Alfred. We
Approaching
need to
quietly.
Is that what you want?
keep tabs on these
My
guys.
lord. Tomorrow's
I
journey.
think we have
planned
trade
out.
relations
Is that
with
what
them,
you
don't we?
want?
Yes, we do. But now we enter into a small period of relative peace. I'm sure it will be small because Isengard is not going to take us bordering them lying down. They will absolutely move on us if they can. And they can. I assume they have pretty good military capacity. And they might see our borders as bloated and stretched beyond our capacity to defend it, and so consider their capability strong versus ours. But, of course, this will not be the case. And certainly not for long. Mount Gundabad overrun by Erebor, while Edoras falls. Ah. Again, some doing really well and some doing terribly. But don't worry. Don't worry, Rohan. We are coming to help you. Bairik. You have 71% Elven culture, and you can get a Noldor barracks. Get it. And afterwards, we're going to invest in some trade and some growth and all these things. I mean, look at that. It's a lovely bonus there. Hall of Culture will also be good to fight some of the corruption that inevitably comes with this kind of income. And Vile. Yes. Let's get some Nabowmen. I guess. Because they're decent units. Or maybe not. I don't know. No, perhaps we should focus on the Noldor. It's not that far away from upgrading either, so that's nice.
Elves.
Okay.
Onward. Elves,
So,
we must
all the
get
bells
the
on.
road.
You are to be joined by these guys and these guys.
Onward! Ready, elves? Follow me. For the light! Elven warriors!
Nice. Then we have some cavalry over here. Some basic cavalry that we can use.
Elven warriors!
I mean, these Emmanuel Rangers are quite good, so I'll keep training them. But the riders will be replaced by Quen in the long term, I think. Boom, 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 boom.
Swiftly!
Like that. But for now, they're fine. They're still fine. They can still ride down some Isengard raiders, absolutely.
By the light of Elbereth!
Elves! Elven warriors! Follow me.
And Manwë. Holden, hello.
I am a warrior, not an emissary.
Maybe we should send you over there.
Over here, elves!
Build a tower.
We will need that one.
Because why not? Kind of still going in the same general direction, so yeah. Let's have a look at Mithlond's military potential. I'm fine with what it is right now. It's fine. We have the units we need. Forlond. Maybe we should have one extra unit here. Just an extra unit of archers. Doesn't hurt.
Yes, my lord.
And Quen, go here. And archers, come with them. And Dolborn shall be ours now.
Take it for the elves!
Boom, 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 boom. We've defeated their wretched armies. Now the troops taking the highest toll were, of course, are Noldreen. But I guess it's okay. Let's build a tower here.
Ruin these trees no longer. We will need that one.
One has to ask whom he thought were ruining the trees. Ah well, doesn't matter much, does it?
By the light, come and get me!
Oh, hello, Duv. Do you think I can leave Bregos for just one turn? I think I can.
By the
So,
light of
goodbye.
Elbereth.
Engage! We must defend these lands.
There we go. And then,
Protect the elven
you know what? Build one tower and straight back we go.
Scout the area!
Elves!
Onward! Stay alert!
So, Saduri. Let's
Yes,
go.
my lord. Yes,
There we go.
tomorrow's
And,
Is that what you
um,
want?
my lord.
ah, bloody hell. Our spy got caught. Okay.
My lord.
Oh well. Maybe if we are to really attack them, we should attack them where we have the highest culture, because it's going to help us in the long run, and we don't want them to convert too many of our sweet elves. No conversion therapy for us. No.
Follow
We
me.
are heading to do a preemptive strike at Dunyard. Yes. Okay. And how are things going here? Can't retrain anything, but it's okay. The Gwaithai Myrline comes and it will provide. The Gwaithai Myrline will provide. Come, sweet friends. We are closer to world dominion than ever before. We shall have to sweep Isengard from the floor, and we shall. We will. They are not going to last long. How is Angmar doing? I have to wonder. Dwarves of Erdluin kind of stagnating. No, doing well. Runs of Angmar. Oh goodness. Okay. That is quite dramatic. And Isengard leaves us alone for another turn. This is a mistake they shall come to regret. We shall take the fight to them. We will. Oh, Gundabad reclaims. And invasion called on Erebor. To curb the gains in the east, apparently. but it's fine. All will be well. All will be well. Imladris gets a Noldrine armor, which means armor retraining for all of our troops. Woohoo! Buster Doom, Leatherworker. You know what? Let's fast track that one. Hall of Culture over here. Oh, Noldrine. Thank you.
Elves.
Zagrad will need to be stomped into the dirt at some point. Maybe we can use Don and Austin for that. Wouldn't be a half bad idea. So when he comes, he will have the help of some Noldrine forces. Brunnost. Barracks. Obviously. And then just go hog wild on the whole trading thing. There's still money to be gained from that. Kaznernaled. Today barracks. Nice to see. And then just continue with your public infrastructure projects. And Dulvorn. Yeah, just do what you do. It's
For
fine.
the light.
Brannan.
Elves.
You know, I don't even want to look at you.
Elven warriors.
Yes, my lord.
Elves.
Engage! Our lands will
There
be
we go.
safe once more.
0 losses. Well done, sir. Well done.
We must defend these
Now,
lands.
you
Stay in the trees.
need to go.
By the
You know
light
what?
of Elbereth.
This place can get the Teleri. So
Elves. Over here, elves.
let's just take all the troops back to
For
this
the
place.
light.
It's fine.
Onward. Come, my
And
brothers.
Irokaron, I mean, you can get a few chops here, but really we need you to move on in the long term
For me.
because we need you down in Londare, where we will then take merged forces under Glorfindel and trample through Isengard lands. I think that's a lovely idea, don't you? I think so.
Elves.
And of course, Siduri,
Yes.
let us not forget. So,
Always happy to deal with you.
hello, sweet friends. What can I do for you today? And what can you do for me? You can give me Zaduri, of course. Now, I do not expect to get this for free. I will pay, what do you say, to a regular tribute. For 80 turns of 250 gold. Ah, okay. Flat rate, 30,000. Ooh, that's... maybe we can bring it down a little bit. 25. What do you say? Still balanced. Ooh, we might be able to give nothing but 20. That would be a really good deal for us, I think.
This seems
Yes.
good day to you.
Yes. Okay, and what do we get? Cell swords. You
For
know,
me.
fine fodder. I'm gonna say. You go to Londare. And then we start conversion therapy. Woohoo! Hunter's Guild. You know what? No, we're gonna get something else. We don't want those Hunter's Guilds. Chicken farming? No. Master Hunter's Guild? You know what? No. I want the History Guilds, to be honest. To be quite frank with you. Chicken farming? Goodbye. And this guild? Goodbye. Do we have any chicken farming here? Yes, we do. Goodbye. Just to recoup some of the losses on Zaduri. But it'll be well spent in the long run. Believe you me. Dulvorn is actually looking like it's going to be quite fine without governance. So we can just... Maybe we can even just deploy Cinder Archers there.
Yes, my lord.
Those 10 Cinder Archers. They could be there until they can be retrained and all is well.
Your attention
You
is
know,
an honor.
why not?
noble Ships ready.
Let's sink a little sinking vessel over there. And, see.
We are
Can we
victorious.
find more rebel ships in the region?
Your orders.
But now we have officially conjoined our empires. Like, all the separate parts of our kingdom. With a corridor more than anything else. But it is a land bridge. It is an effective land bridge. And lovely it is.
Follow me.
And our troops move closer. Closer, ever closer. And we're not going for full stacks here when it comes to the elves, because we don't really need full stacks. We need to be able to use the troops we have to the highest level of efficiency possible. It means we spend less on our military, we can spread out better, and we can still pack a powerful punch, hit the enemy at several times at once, and it will be awesome. The enemy will collapse quicker than a ham sandwich in the bath. Don't think too much about that. It was a silly turn of phrase. But it's just to say... Bladesmith Guild. No, because they don't get Noldor, so it's no use. We don't want that. Nope. Okay. Everybody declares war on Erebor. Kind of predictable. Isengard not, though. Curiously absent. Get more growth at Khazad-dûm. Get more growth at Khazad-dûm. That'll be nice. Barad-dûm. Guildhouse. Hello, Yagmuz. Are you going to attack Elrond himself? Is that really your big... I mean, is that what you think is a good career move? Because have I got news for you. Oh, silly man. Okay, well, two can play that game, you idiot. Here I come, but with actual good troops. How do you like that? Ah, damn it! Now they must suspect us by now. We're moving through our lands. They're spying on our towns. I think they're onto us. But yeah, I think this is enough to capture Danyard and maybe also defeat whatever they might throw at us. So you guys, you just actually you just wait in that fort over there. Because Manwë will come through,
Like the wind.
and he shall require more troops.
Follow me.
You can save 1 turn's worth of upkeep on those guys, and that is a couple thousand. Oh yes, more Noldorin. Excellent. Nice. Let's just quickly run through our towns. Build tab? No. There we go. Yeah, all is good. All is training what it should. Perthandun, what is your growth rate now? Ooh, 1.5% better. Bloody glorious is what that is.
Scout the area. Like the wind. We will need
Build a tower there, and now we can see up to that bridge. Lovely. More Caliquendi Lords in 9 turns. Plus 3 equals 12. I know, this is the math you've all come for.
Come, my brothers.
Dulborn. We'll stay there 1 turn. Get free upkeep for him just a little while, and then we shall move out with our troops.
Elves. Elven warriors.
Now,
Yes,
the
my
question
lord.
is, will we be able to
As
purchase
you
our
wish.
way into
I shall continue
Argand as well?
tomorrow.
That could be pseudo valuable, sort of valuable. We have really nice relations with the people of Vile. So maybe we should get some bowmen down there.
For the light.
Why not?
Onward.
And then we can put sweet Lord L here to join forces with his father. I think that was Dawn and Austin joining us there. Dawn and Austin. Dawn and Austin is so nice. Dawn and Austin. He's so nice, I'm gonna sing this twice. Or not. But he's really nice. Pouring up the last bit of tea, and Londare is under
Must
attack.
defend these lands.
Isengard unveils its plan. Its invasion preparation has not been for naught.
This is our last stand, my friends.
I don't think it's going to be the last stand, to be honest. But they're an invasion army. Aren't they going to desert if they don't make progress toward Erebor? Well, the Great Myrdain has been rebuilt. A glorious day for the Elves of Inladris and Mithlond. The great Jewelsmith Guild has been rebuilt in the land of Eregion. For over 4,000 years has it lain in ruin, but no longer! This will mark a turning point for the High Elves and may spell defeat for the forces of Shadow. Lovely. Dorn and Austin. With the Great Myrdain repaired and rebuilt, our smiths have relocated to Ost-Inedil, and leading them is the famed Dorn and Austin. Not since the days of Celebrimbor has an elf shown such skill at the forge, seeing however that the fate of all three peoples hangs in the balance. He and his closest brothers have swapped apron for armor, tongs for hammer, and bellows for shields. The smiths of Eregion stand ready. And the Umbrian fleet is on the move. Oh dear. Doran and Austin, the smith. So, Eregion smiths, bloody expensive and bloody lovely. And we can get Tierno and Roquen. So does this mean we can also get them in other places? Yes, it does. Oh, goodness. Oh, the enemy is not going to like what's coming for them. No. Manwë, you are, of course, going to be the beneficiary of the lads coming out of here.
Follow me. Onward. Ready, elves.
And of the cavalry that's coming your way.
Elves, we must give up the road. Sire.
Ooh, we can be trained for armor. That's nice. So let's see. Since the end of the Second Age, no elf has managed to surpass the smithing skill that Celebrimbor possessed. Doran and Austin, however, comes the closest. There is little doubt that in the Third Age he is the finest smith of all. Elves and Edain from all the lands of the free peoples come to Doran and Austin in the hope to learn just a fraction of what he knows. Nice.
Scout the area. Stay alert.
Dum dum dum. And Nolda Barracks coming soon. You know what? You can go into that fort for now because your first task shall be smashing Zagrat into the next dimension. Produce some Amania Rangers for me, please. Some more Amania Rangers for me, please. Some Noldri and some Amania Rangers for me, please. Now, with all these forces in play, it is fair to say that our economy is going to be going through a bit of a transitionary period. But there we are. Celebrimborian plate. Lovely to see. Which basically means we don't need to bother with the armorer anymore, do we? I don't think we do. Ah, lovely, lovely, lovely. Yep. So after that, we can keep building lovely buildings. Player cost. Yes, you get a history guild, which means conversion. And Saduri gets an artist studio. Art gallery coming along. Now this is going to be interesting. Our first battle with Isengard, but it's not going to be in this episode. Because, ladies and gents, we have much to do. First though, boom, we need to position them wonderfully. I don't think we should buy Argon just yet. It is going to be a pretty major purchase, and really, we don't need to incur more economic woe than absolutely necessary. Or we shouldn't incur more economic woe than absolutely necessary.
We will need that one.
No. What we need is to send this guy south so we can link up with Glorfindel, take over the gubernatorial duties of Londere, and Kiran. Eventually you will also need to go elsewhere.
My lord.
For now though, stay where you are and build up the infrastructure at Saduri. You will be more than capable of such a task. And let's see. Now we have had our official warning that shit's about to go down here at Midland. So maybe it's time we get some more troops. Some Amanya Rangers could be nice. And some Sindar Spearmen maybe. Oh, soon we can get more Noldor. Yes, I like the Noldor. But yeah. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. We're entering into a new period of war with a more powerful nation than we have seen thus far. But that being said, I think we can give them some lovely things to think about. And we will. But for now, I shall end this episode and go tend to other duties around the house. And I wish you a wonderful day with whatever you have to attend. Because at the end of the day, we are here on this planet to do good things and be good to each other. So let's do just that.
Elven warriors, follow me.
And have a lovely day. Captain Total Waffle, considerably out.